Welcome back to another episode of the Borussia Dortmund Career Mode here on FC25, where today, after 20 games, we have 14 games left to go. We are 7 points clear off of Bayer Leverkusen. We are also 7 points off Leipzig and Bayern Munich. They're all on 38 points. We are on 45, so we are 7 points clear off of them. In the Champions League, we obviously barely survived getting into the playoffs after getting chopped out of the Champions League and being 24th. We finished up in 17th after the 8 league games. We now are in the playoffs, and we have a matchup against Marseille. I was looking for Arsenal for some reason. We have a matchup against Marseille. Those two legs will be today, including the game against Union Berlin. So we'll play Union Berlin, then the two Champions League games. Jurrien Timber starts at center back and Gadashi starts at striker in this 3-back formation. Let's get to the Dortmund Park and let's see if we can get all 3 points to kick today's off. And oh my lord, what a ball in behind already. Jurrien Timber caught slacking, and so will we be. Borussia Dortmund are down behind in the first 2 minutes. Union Berlin with the ball of the century there. Neves, Gadashi, header was on target, just out of bounds for another corner. Ruben Neves to whip it in on the other side now. Gadashi to head it in that time. That one's well over the bar. Get to that ball. Yes. Gadashi now. Gadashi over the top. Can he get there? No. Robert Lewandowski is considering retirement. That's interesting. So we'll at least get another season out of him if we are to do another season. I'm not quite sure if we do another season. Brandt, Gadashi, over the top for Eze. Eze back on the ground for Gadashi. Gadashi now on his right foot, and Gadashi finds that back end net, and we finally draw level after going down behind 16 minutes ago. 1-1. Leroy Sané, Eberiche Eze. Eze, Gadashi, into Julian Brandt on the volley. It bounced straight behind the keeper, and Borussia Dortmund have the lead. It's 2-1. And Julian Brandt on the score sheet. Leroy Sané, Bruno Guimaraes, out wide for Eze. Eze now in for Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt, he overran it, but he's fighting for the ball. He still somehow has the ball, and he'll have his second. It's 3-1. And will that be enough? Will we finally have that little breathing room that we wanted, that we needed? And that is halftime. Dortmund 3, Union Berlin 1. They took the lead in the first 2 minutes, but we crawled back. We got 3 goals after that. Brandt with 2, Gadashi with 1. We're going to halftime with a 2-goal lead here. Adeyemi, Gadashi, Eze, Eberiche, saved, rebound, Gadashi in, 4 for Dortmund. 2 for Gadashi, 2 for Julian Brandt. Sim to the end. We win 6-1. Bruno got another one. Gadashi got his hat trick. And that's a massive win over a decent opponent. This is Marseille's lineup. We have Lopez, Bayardi, Lazardi, Memba, Merlin in the back 4, Kondobia, Schlager, Rabiot, Zendejas, Luis Enrique, and Elise Avahi as well in the front 3. A little bit of a glitch there. Obviously, Mason Greenwood is on their bench. So we'll see how that goes if he comes on the field. Robert Lewandowski up and over the top for Ruben Neves. Can he get there? Ruben Neves! And we take the lead in the first 3 minutes. It was us going behind last game against Union Berlin. It's us going ahead this time. And our Champions League struggles in the first half at least are over. At least for now. We take a 1-0 lead. Right before the break, they take, well, not the lead, but they equalize, actually, I should say. Quite literally right before the break. I thought it was just going to be a traditional corner where we clear it. We did it, and they scored off of it. It was a good little header right there. Kobel couldn't save it, and it's 1-1. Rabiot, it's good ball to Luis Enrique, and Kobel with a fantastic save. Eze into Gadashi, and Gadashi's in behind, and Gadashi has the lead for Borussia Dortmund. 2-1. Or we might go 2-2. That might be a penalty. It was a great save by Cobell. Did the referee call a pen? No, he did not. It's a corner. This is where they scored at the end of the first half. This first half. Will they do it again? Neves. Maramba. That's out of bounds. That's game over. We win the first leg 2-1. Second leg here. We're in France. We're in Marseille. We're up 2-1 on aggregate. Let's see if we can control that. The only changes for today is Eze starts in today's game, as well as Doan on his right-hand side for Leroy Sané. And here is Doan now down the right-hand side. Doan getting taken out. It's a free kick early for Borussia Dortmund. It's a red card for Merlin. They're down to 10. I don't know if that's a red card offense. Is that red? That's not a red card. I mean, he didn't win ball. He didn't get the ball at all. But that is not a red card at all. That is interesting. Well, this game should have just got a lot bit easier. Doan whipped the cross in, cleared. It'll fall for Schlotterbeck. If that was anybody else, I would have hit it. Adiemi out wide now. Doan now down the left-hand side. Still with Doan. Can he buy off his defender? Midfielder Rabiot. He does. Rabiot now. It's Doan still on the ball. It's still Doan. Up and over the top. Can we get there? No, we cannot. Ruben Neves onside corner. Lewandowski up and over. No. Doan trying to head it back in. No, he can't. Adiemi. Out by to Ruben. Ruben into Eze. Eze header up and over the bar. He's offside. Did they change formation since getting a red card? No, 4-3-3. They just brought off Azejas for Muambaga. Is he a left back? Because knowing EA, he's probably not a left back at all. He probably just got put in that position because that's just what they do. They sub off like for like players. So Muambag. Is this Ferris Pemi Muambanga? No. Oh, so this is even worse. It's a striker at left back at the moment. Okay. So attack the left-hand side is what we should be doing. Muambaga, who's now up top, and Muambaga, who's just playing left back, has just scored the equalizer. It's 2-2 on aggregate. And again, their 2 goals in this tie have both been right before halftime. It's 1-0. They definitely had to switch formation now because Muambaga was playing striker. They did. They went to a 3-back. Muambaga, nice! 3-2, and Marseille turn it around despite being down to 10 men. As a Robert Lewandowski, referee, that's a penalty. He does call it as well. It's a yellow card for Ballardi. As a into Robert, and Lewandowski now is in behind. Lewandowski, don't get taken out because it won't get called. It's 3-3. Have some of that, you cheating Frenchman. Adiemi into Gadashi, and Gadashi now. Gadashi makes it 3-2 and 4-4 in aggregate. There's enough time to still get the winner. There's enough time to get the loser as well. How are we struggling this bad against 10 men? Don't know. Bruno Gomes with a great tackle, and Leroy Sané now on the attack. He'll look to thread the defenders into Gadashi, and Gadashi now to end the game. 5-4 in aggregate. We're not going out in the playoffs today. Not back-to-back seasons. Come on now. Julian Brandt. And they have completely fallen apart here in the last 10 minutes. It's 4-3 on the day. It's 6-4 in aggregate. And Julian Brandt sends Dortmund to the round of 16. That is game over. Dortmund are through. Marseille are out. It's 6-4 in aggregate. 4-3 on the day. Vamos. And the playoffs are done. AS Monaco go through against Leipzig. AS Ramos goes through. Dortmund obviously go through. Atletico Madrid are through 6-4 on aggregate. Juventus scraped by with a 4-3 win on aggregate. Leverkusen knock off Barcelona. Arsenal dominate against Lille. And Rangers knock off Lazio, aka Lazio. all in around 16. We'll see who we get in a couple of moments, but for now, that's going to be the end of this episode. When we come back, it's a round of 16. It's some more Bundesliga actions as we are 7 points clear off of Leipzig and Bayern Munich. We're now 10 points clear off of Bayer Leverkusen as they have dropped 4 points. So it's looking real good for the title with 12 games left to go. But for now, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.